right, y'all. 5 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Even everybody's talking about it, y'all. There may be a new peach holder on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that Apollo Nida, honey, is free from prison again. And they're saying, y'all, that he is getting some pent-up anger and resentment, honey, off his chest, honey. Now, we all recall that Nida spent several years, honey, in prison after being convicted of federal, or should I say, financial crimes related to his attempt to defraud the U.S. Department of Treasury. Now they're saying, y'all, that Apollo accused his former Housewives of Atlanta star Candy Burris and her husband, Todd Tucker, honey, of ratting him out to the federal investigators before he was locked up. Now, they're saying, y'all, during the interview, honey, Apollo and his former castmate, Peter Thompson, honey, the ex-husband of Cynthia Bailey, honey, he said that, honey, he put a couple of bikes, honey, up in Candy's beautiful mansion, honey, in Candy and Todd's mansion, honey, for safekeeping. Well, he said, but when the fans came, honey, for the bikes, they said that Nida said that Burris and Tucker gave them up and then, honey, used it as a storyline on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, I remember this show. I remember when it happened, but I don't know if they were ratting him out or what have you, stuff like that. He said, but quote, he said, if I talk to you and say, put my stuff here, it's hush, hush. You ain't posed, honey, to say nothing. You ain't posed to go on national TV and say, hey, we holding this for Apollo just for a storyline. He said, you sold me out, honey. And I wonder how this is going to turn out.
Well, Gary, you got to know that Apollo is looking for a new job. You know, everybody need a check right now. He just got out, so he looking at that as the first form of capitalization for him.
And you know what, Brad? Isn't that funny you said that? Because he said, honey, he want to go back on the show. He said he should be allowed back on the show now that his legal woes are in the rear view mirror.
Yeah, and then I heard Nene say on something that she wanted Phaedra back on the show. So they might be setting us up to bring him back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but when they get back together, Phaedra got a new man.
She ain't got no new man.
Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling, but Apollo would do it regardless to what Phaedra says, as long as he getting the check.
Sure would. Oh, look at you, Brad. Yes, ma'am, honey. So we're going to follow that.
Oh, yeah, my mic working good now. I ain't under the swimming pool no more. Now I'm ready to talk. Let's go.
It sound great.
Thank you, Jesus.
What is his name? Apollo, would he be dating somebody?
His wife. He married. He got married, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he got him.
Married who?
He married somebody.
Yeah.
Ain't she a doctor?
Ain't nobody called me and told me nothing.
They didn't tell you? Well, honey.
They didn't tell me.
You could bring her on the show, honey, and then maybe Phaedra could find her a man, because it's easy to find a man, honey, or something like one in Atlanta. So she could get somebody to put him on the show.
Anybody will jump on with a fake storyline to give a show now.
Mm-hmm. Eva, what you know about that?
Eva.
She fainted. Oh.
Come on.
Well, we just got to pray, y'all. All right, moving on, honey. Another celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's talking about J. Wayne Jenkins. Y'all know who that is?
No.
Think about it. J. Wayne Jenkins. They also call him Jeezy. Well, honey, they're saying, y'all, that Jeezy, honey, he has considered President Trump's response, y'all, to the coronavirus, accusing him of putting his ego before American lives, y'all. Isn't that something that Jeezy was saying about the president? Because some people saying that, you know, him and little Miss you talked about it earlier, Brad. Him and Miss Jenny Meyer was supposed to be getting married. They was gonna go to Vietnam to get married, but they said, baby, they had to block that down because they can't go to Vietnam to get married. Some people saying the president might have stopped it. So since he couldn't go to Vietnam to marry her, they say he had a little engagement party at his mansion, honey, with some Vietnamese food and stuff. What kind of Vietnamese food do you think they ate?
Noodles.
Wow. I saw one where she made this fire salad for him that I really want to make this salad that she had made.
Vietnamese people make good food.
Man, yeah. She looked like she's really good to him, and from the videos that I've seen, I think they make a great couple. He is definitely in love with her, and she treat him real good.
Yeah, but that's all right, though. Yeah, for what we've seen, but I feel still, Ricky, my heart is bleeding, and I still feel bad for Keisha Cole. All she wanted to do was marry him, honey.
Keisha Cole got a man and a baby and two kids, and is fine and happy. Gary, don't do that.
But she wanted Jeezy, honey, and he walked away from her. So, I don't know.
See, Gary, you spend too much time looking in the past. You have to look forward. And the reason that the windshield in your car is bigger than the rearview mirror because you spend more time going forward than looking backwards. Can I get an amen, somebody?
Shut down.
Oh, is that what that is? Well, I'm going to consider that now. Yes, Lord, honey. But anyway, we love Keisha, though. I love you, Keisha. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Narvik. On the high end, you say Narvik, and on the low, you say beautiful black. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all. Hey, we got West Trending coming.